eNCA has been following the balloon adventurer, the balloon bloke, in fact. Matt's with me now to talk about exactly what went through his mind. Matt, congratulations. It was all very successful. I know you're really tired. You're explaining why your arms are so sore.
Basically, we took off and we thought we had safe conditions from visibility from Robben Island, and we had way too much buoyancy, so I shot up, and all the balloons designed to control my altitude, I popped them all, but I was still going up way too fast, and when I got up to the height of Table Mountain, I was beginning to get seriously worried. Because I got my BB gun out then and started trying to shoot balloons, but the BB pellet would just bounce off the balloons, so that was not good. And then I had to pull in all the balloons, but they were all knotted into each other, so it was like putting like 200 kilograms all at the same time. Eventually, I untangled one pot of balloons and was able to spear them and kind of level off.
The journey itself, I believe there is a sense of calm that goes with it, despite the hard labor.
Yeah, actually, when I leveled off at that altitude and started drifting down again, then it was spectacular. It was, you know how beautiful Cape Town is. So, but then it started drifting down too quickly, and then it became a bit hairy very quickly again. So, just fantastically grateful for the rescue vessels.
I did speak to your mom just before you left the ground out there in Robben Island. She was saying she'd packed fricadelles this morning for breakfast, but a fair amount of anxiety for her. I'm sure there was a lot you didn't tell her about the safety, as we all do, keep secrets from our moms.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna incriminate myself.
Well, now it's all over and it was successful. What was your reaction as you hit the dinghy?
Oh man, it was fantastic. The lifesavers basically kind of held on to me, and we cut all the balloons away because there was so much force associated with the balloons, so much surface area that it was actually beginning to endanger all the lifeguards. So we cut all the balloons away immediately, and then just kind of sank back into the boat.
Matt, a lot of preparation. All morning we've been telling our viewers about the 4 years it took to get to this point. What did that process entail?
Getting permissions, you can imagine when you approach people with this kind of idea, they're extremely skeptically initially, but then they understood and agreed, and then completely supported trying to raise awareness for the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital. And we had planned for different eventualities and things to go wrong, and it's really good that we had, because things did go wrong, but we were able to kind of manage them, and Keith, my kind of flying support, and all the ground support all had their role to play, because Keith had to direct me in my altitudes and kind of explain what was happening in the air, because he's much more experienced. So I've never flown before. So his communication was very calming. It was great. And then when we were getting way too close to the shore, the rescue vessel said right down, and then we dropped into the boat.
Everybody out there is wondering, where did you come up with this idea? We know it's every kid's dream to float around on balloons, but no adult actually takes that seriously.
I'm going to blame my best friend for that. We were watching astronauts on the TV once, and they were bouncing around on the moon, and we were trying to figure out how to simulate weightlessness, and we were kind of discussed attaching ourselves to balloon, and Stephen, my best mate, he literally made the statement, imagine being able to jump from Robben Island to the mainland attached to balloons. So, that was him.
In terms of the planning and the permissions, how did you convince people? Because it's a bit of a daredevil plan, is it not?
Yeah, it was difficult initially convincing people, but I was very lucky in that I worked with a lot of expertise and people that had a huge amount of experience really to manage awkward situations, and we demonstrated how in awkward situations we could manage them because of the expertise we had in place, and it was on that basis that people gave us permission. And I can understand them being concerned for my safety and for things going wrong, and I'm just really glad that I had all that expertise around me.
As fun as this has all been, balloons and all of that, it was for a very serious cause. Tell us about your relationship with the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital.
I think it's just one of the most important things in South Africa at the moment. The fact that we've only got one hospital designed for pediatric care, which is an incredible institute, Red Cross Children's Hospital. And from my work in the NHS in the UK, you can see the difference in the infrastructure, and if there's one thing that we should invest in, it's the health of our children.
And then the rands and cents before you go. Any idea how much you've managed to accumulate in the piggy bank?
I've been focusing on flying and surviving, to be honest. I'm just hoping that it will make not only a short-term contribution, but a long one.
Matt, thank you for your time. Congratulations again. We're really glad that you're safe and well. Our balloon bloke safely on the ground. And that's all here from Blouberg Bay. Bhavna Singh. Bye-bye.